Expose. Expose. Ooh. Expose. Yeah.
EA, you have officially been exposed. Been exposed for being the crybaby, butthurt faggots that you guys truly are. And you guys have lost a lot of respect, you know, from me and a bunch of gamers over the years, you know, especially including, you know, this whole thing that you guys are doing now with these microtransactions in your games, doing this iPhone bullshit. You just keep slipping and slipping and slipping. And sooner or later, us gamers are going to put you in the same category that Square Enix is in right now. And let me tell you this, that's not a good category. That is not a good category at all. But anyways, let's get to the topic matter at hand here, people. EA is utterly exposed. Now, if you guys have been living under a rock or whatever, there's always been this rumor or, you know, thing going around talking about how EA got butthurt, you know, toward Nintendo because they approached Nintendo and asked them to basically make Nintendo Network a part of Origin. Now let me read this exactly word for word so you guys get, you know, exactly what was said. But basically, and I'm going to read it and show you guys on screen. It says, there's rumor flowing around the internet that suggests that EA were desperate for Nintendo to use its Origin system with Wii U. We've already heard that Nintendo was consulted by third-party developers to help improve the online experience with Wii U, and EA were apparently one of those developers. EA became greedy and asked Nintendo to make the Nintendo Network for Wii U officially part of Origin and run Origin's interface and netcode. Nintendo declined, and according to the source, lost EA support for the console. Now I understand, right? I know some people, some EA loyalists are going to come out and say, well, that wasn't mean to Nintendo. You know, EA was helping them. They were consulting them. Yes, but let's put it this way, right? A friend of yours comes into your house to help you do some, you know, some housework, whatever, you know, patch up some walls or something, or, you know, paint something, right? He's helping you repaint your house or remodel whatever. And then your friend goes, you know what? Since I'm helping you out your house here, how about you, you know, hand over that lease? Now, what would your reaction be? Excuse me? Nigga, are you serious? That's what your reaction would be, right? So basically, EA got greedy and they asked Nintendo, they didn't ask to put Origin on the Nintendo Network. They asked for Nintendo Network to be absorbed into Origin, part of Origin. And they wanted the Wii U Online to run on Origin's interface and netcode. EA, you have absolutely no right to get mad. You see what I'm saying? All you did was you made a proposal, okay? Nintendo had every right to decline that. They did not have to say yes. Now, this isn't anything new. This right here, this has been out for a while now, right? But the thing is that we've never had official confirmation that this happened and whatnot. But when you look at what's been coming out recently in these recent articles, you'll kind of see that all this could be pretty much confirmed and is 100% true. Recently, Madden 25 was announced. And guess what? That's not coming to Wii U. Right? So, a Madden game is actually not coming to a platform. Now, this is a sports game, right? You know? So for Madden not to come out on a console, that's mad suspicious, right? Now here's the reason why I'm making this video right here. This is something new that came out, right? But first, before I get to this, let me go back in time once again. June 20th, 2012, interview with Crytek CEO, right? It starts off by saying concerns over the Wii U's power have led many industry observers to question whether Nintendo's new system was even as powerful as the 360 or PS3. Crytek CEO Savit Yurli doesn't share those concerns. In an interview with CVG, Yurley said Wii U is minimum on par current gen. That's not really the main point I'm trying to make here, but right here it says the executive went on to comment that CryEngine 3, which has powered his company's latest efforts on the Crysis series, more than functions on Wii U. It actually runs beautifully, he said. He went on to note that while Crytek didn't have any business plan that justified development on Wii U, there is a game in development from a respected developer that we will be announcing. I've seen the game running and it looks really great, right? So the CryEngine was up and running on the Wii U, and they had an unannounced game being created for the Wii U. Now fast forward to today, March 1st, 2013, right? I'm on this site called VentureBeat.com, and they have this interview with the chief of Crytek, right? And it's Yurley himself. It's the same dude I just quoted from the IGN article. And one of the questions that GameBeats asked is that is the Wii U from Nintendo even on your radar as far as making games? Yurley responds, "We did have Crysis 3 running on the Wii U. We were very close to launching it, but there is a lack of business support between Nintendo and EA on that. Since we as a company couldn't launch on the Wii U ourselves, we didn't have a publishing license. Crysis 3 on the Wii U had to die." This is about EA's butthurt and how they're kind of really screwing over Nintendo, because the thing is, with Crytek's, I mean not Crytek's, you know, EA's lack of support on the Wii U, right? That looks bad. A lot of developers are going to look at that and be like, well, you know, if EA's not supporting that shit, you know, we're not going to do it. EA is one of the most, one of the biggest third-party publishers out there, right? And matter of fact, there's just a report that came out yesterday saying that developers gathered at what was it, GDC or whatever, Gamers Developers Conference, and they reported that only 4.6% of third-party developers were making Wii U games. And just to put this into into perspective, just to put this on a scale, comparatively, around 12% are working on 360 and PS3 games, right? So 4%, so that's a third of the total support that the 360 PS3 have, whatever. That's pretty low. And EA is definitely one of the problems, because if you name like just any random multiplayer whatever, chances are that multiplayer you're going to list is a EA owned IP. Now, like I said, this whole thing about the rumored about the the Origin Online and all that stuff, all this has been pretty much a rumor. EA being biased against Nintendo, the Wii U. All this has been around, but we've never had any just like solid evidence. But with this right here saying that they had Crysis 3 up and running beautifully on the Wii U, right? And they said they couldn't publish it because of bad support between Nintendo and EA. And then Madden 25 not coming to Wii U. I say at this point that is pretty much confirmation that EA is butthurt that Nintendo said no. And to EA, like I said, how can you get mad at them? Nintendo had no obligation to say yes. No obligation. They didn't have to do that. You're gonna run up in somebody's house and say, hey, you should hand me over your lease since I helped you on this house. And you're gonna expect them to say yes and get mad at them when they say hell no. That makes no sense. EA, you are butthurt. You have been exposed. And slowly as the days go by, you are just becoming a joke in the eyes of gamers. Links to all these articles and interviews and whatever that I'm reading off of will be in the description, so you guys can go and check this out for yourselves. And I think this is a very valid explanation as to why the Wii U isn't getting a lot of third-party support, particularly from EA themselves, because they are butthurt over this whole Nintendo Network and Origin thing. But that's it for this video. I just thought I'd come out and point this out to you guys, because to me it's pretty damn hilarious. But let me know what you guys think down below. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'll see you fools later. Peace.
Exposed. Exposed.